Hey guys, this is Joe from Deep Reptiles, and this is July 24th, 2013. This is clutch number 3. This is a spider female that was sold to me as 100% het albino, bred to a butter and a lesser that are both 100% het for albino. So hopefully we get lucky here on a butter bee or something, but she had one out this morning when I left. It looked like she got one roll out, and it looks like she's sitting on a nice clutch. So I'm going to pull this one down, and I'll piece it back together and show you how many we got. Alright, I'm back. Well, this girl did me proud, so I guess this makes up for the last clutch. The one egg and a bunch of slugs. So this girl has given me 10 beautiful eggs. Yeah, if I count correctly, 10 beautiful eggs. So last year she did 5 eggs and 1 slug, but like I said, she wasn't bred to anything het albino, so my buddy never got to prove her out. On another note, I've got a bunch of people constantly asking me about incubating and incubation medium and what they use and what's the best way to go and all that. Well, this is what I do, and this is what's been working for me. Okay, on this clutch, I'm going to use a bigger tub. Usually I use like a 6-quart shoebox or something, but this tub is much bigger. I originally used to use vermiculite. This is hatchite, but I found when I first bought it, I bought a 50-pound bag, and the first clutch I put in, I couldn't get the humidity over 70%. Well, you're not supposed to add water to hatchite. So I use in here a couple different gauges. I actually did a test on one of my boxes that's currently in there, because I found out if I add water to the hatchite, it goes right up to 99.9 or 100% humidity. Well, so I took one of these Zilla temperature gauges that somebody gave me, which is reading like 58% humidity. Well, as you can see, the temperature, this room is about 83 degrees right now with the sun out. So this temperature gauge is reading that it is, I don't know, say 30 degrees in here. So this thing's a piece of shit. These are typically what I use. This is an Accurite. It gives you the temperature in the room, and it also flips to the humidity. So the humidity is about 20%. In the room itself, up by the ceiling, but the one that I put in the box to test it usually goes to, it's actually this one. I got one right here. Let me see if I can get out of the light. Gives you a high, low humidity monitor, temperature monitor. It's an Accurite. These things work great. Like I said, it's actually 56% humidity over on this side of the room. But if I put that in that egg box and I cover the egg box with overnight, that'll say 99%. It won't go to 100 because it's only a 2-digit thermostat. And then it'll give me a temperature reading of like 86, 87, and then I can hit the eggs with the temp gun, and it's like 88.5 degrees or something, which is perfect. So these aren't 100% accurate, but it gets you pretty damn close. And these also, you can buy these with a wireless station. So you put this piece, or you put this, if people looked in my old videos, you see something that actually looks like an egg. Well, you set that in the box, and then you can set this thing or the station next to your bed or wherever you hang out, just in case there's a power failure or something. Something weird happens or something, you can check your humidity, check your temperatures, keep an eye on everything. So that's it. I throw them in a box like this, and well, the thing is what I found out is the hatchite it doesn't matter. I add water to it. I mix it up, get it nice and wet. As long as your eggs are not touching it, the eggs are sitting on this egg light diffuser, which is basically like, you know, what they would use for fluorescent light, but in a commercial industry, which you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. It comes in usually a 2 foot by 4 foot sheet, and then you can cut it up in pieces. Well, as long as the eggs aren't touching it, you can incubate in straight water. It doesn't matter. I'm just using the hatch right to hold the water, basically. And if you put water in there and you move the box a little bit, it's going to slosh around, get your eggs all wet, and you don't want that. But I've seen some guys using sponges, which looks like a good idea. The vermiculite's a little dusty, and I noticed afterwards I would just throw it away because I was using a 1-to-1 mixture, and how am I going to get that back? So afterwards I chuck it. So what I do now with the hatch right, since it's reusable, I seen Kevin McCurley's been using the same hatch right for like 12 years or something. So after these eggs hatch, or when I cut them, I'll take them out of this box, put them in another box, in a new box on a wet paper towel, and let them hatch out. That way there's no egg slime all over my hatch right, and if there is a little bit, I toss that little bit in the garbage, and this box gets reused next time. So that's it for now, man. Dude, I'm happy as shit about this clutch. She was, when she laid her clutch last year, she was about 1,800 grams. Right after that, she started pounding food. She got up to like 3,000 grams. So I had a feeling, I was hoping, I'm kind of over the whole palpating and all that. They're going to lay what they're going to lay, whether you like it or not. You're getting what you're getting. So I just kind of try to keep an eye on them, and I can tell if they're pregnant or not. I don't need to know how many are in there. But she gave me 10 eggs, dude, so I'm happy as hell. Hopefully we get maybe a world's first. I haven't heard, I've yet to see an albino butter. Albino lessers have been produced, but my butter and lesser look different. And as far as I know, I have not heard of an albino butter or lesser bee. So if somebody has, steer me in the right direction. I'd like to check them out, but from looking on World of Ball Pythons, as far as I know, they don't exist. So maybe we'll get something out of this year. Thanks for watching. Check back in 55 days.